You are listening to or watching the Wooden Spoon Podcast. Now let's start the show.
Come on. Oh, baby, baby, I love you.
And we are back. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, guys. To my left, Intern Tile.
What's up, everyone?
And that's my right, actually. And to my left, Brother Mike. I don't know my directions. Thank you for watching us again. I don't know at all. I have no idea. To your left.
Thank God you're not driving.
That's right. You're watching the Wooden Spoon. You're watching on YouTube. Please subscribe. Hit the notice button so every time we have a new video, you guys will get notified. And please leave a comment. Good comments, bad comments. We don't care. We'll love to have them. And Intern will read them off. What's going on, guys?
It's been a while.
Been a couple
Yeah,
days.
we had a
It
good.
feels like it's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a good week. Last week we had a good week. We had what, 2 shows? 2 shows?
We had 3 shows last
3
week.
shows?
3 shows?
Wow.
Yeah, 3 shows.
So this is going to be
We
our.
finished the brackets.
We finished the brackets. That's right.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Dime piece 1 on that one. Dime piece.
I love
Dime
that
piece.
name.
Leonardo
I wish I was
DiCaprio.
a dime piece.
He won. I know. So he won that, and new timing for the podcast. New timing of airing. We will drop a new podcast every Monday and every Thursday. So that will get you through the weekend.
Is that good with you?
I love it. Monday will get you right into Thursday. Thursday will get you right into the weekend and back into Monday. So that's our new thing. Please leave comments. Please leave all that beautiful stuff. And we
Good or bad?
Good or bad? Oh, yeah,
We'll
don't care.
take it.
And then obviously SoundCloud. If you're listening to SoundCloud, thank you. And that's been building really fast, really quick.
Yeah,
and,
it has been.
I love
Pretty
the
good,
SoundCloud.
pretty good.
And you can leave comments on
Pretty
SoundCloud
good.
too.
Yep. Oh,
And,
can you?
Oh, yeah, you can leave comments. Absolutely. All right, Intern, we're going to do something different. We used to have we're going to do topics all throughout and see where that goes. What do you got for the first topic? Intern Tally.
First topic of the day. Topic.
Hold on.
It's like
time
Hot
for-
Pocket, but Hot Topic.
Hot topics.
Hot Topic.
Hot
so
topics.
your dad just put topic and pocket in
Hot
one word.
topics. All right, what is it? What we got?
I don't know how to put this in the right vocabulary, but the winningest
The winningest?
NFL head coach.
Yeah.
Is Don Shula, who just
Shula
passed away.
today.
What? This is
What?
not, wait,
What?
wait,
What?
This is
People,
not a
what?
game. This is not a game.
Oh, we're not playing
No,
games?
this is not guess the topic.
Oh.
You wait for him and then you say something. Then you
I
say,
thought we were playing the game.
no. Why would that be a game?
I
Okay.
should be at
So,
Jeopardy, people. I
are
should
you
be at
feeling all right
Jeopardy.
today?
My tooth is freaking... So, I got bad teeth,
We'll get back
people.
to that. He does. We're going to get him fixed. This podcast is going to get his teeth fixed.
So, I got into a serious accident when I was a young kid. So, I have certain fake teeth in my face.
Right.
Right?
And certain real teeth, not in your face.
Not in my face. So, at the age of 45, it's time to remodel my mouth.
Okay, so that... So
I'm hurting right now.
Oh, your tooth hurts.
I'm hurting. One of them. Not all of them.
Well, I saw that
One
you...
of them. One of them, yeah.
I saw that you tried something. Did it work?
Oh, my God.
What
I'm
is
going to do it right now. It's called rum, people. Rum. Yeah.
12-year-old rum.
Yeah, like,
Spice
so, I get up at 5 o'clock every day. I go to
El
work.
Dorado.
I'm at work at 6 o'clock, and I've been in pain all day. So I walked in here, and Carl's like, what's wrong? I'm like, dude, my tooth is killing me, and I need some whiskey. And Carl's like, dude, it's 10:30 in the morning.
Right.
Like, I don't care.
Well, no, don't get that crazy. It was like 12.
Okay, yeah.
10:30 would be a problem.
Definitely. So,
That's vacation rules.
So Carl's like, the most potent thing I have right here,
12-year-old rum.
12-year-old rum.
Right.
And dentists, start serving that to your patients, please.
And it just went away.
It instantly went away.
Well, there you go.
Instantly went away.
So
I'm going to show you how it works.
So
take a shot glass.
This is like medicine.
It's like medicine.
Okay, so
take a shot glass,
medicine.
fill it up,
Uh-huh.
take it, split it out,
And die.
and die.
Okay, so
You'll be fine.
so you got the Don Shula passed away.
God bless him. Don Shula. Did I say God bless him? He's dead.
It's ridiculous. God bless him.
God bless him.
Well, hopefully that's
God
when he needs to be
bless
blessed. God,
God already blessed you. You're
Right.
dead. You're going.
You're
to
with
see
him now,
You're
right.
with him now.
He was 90
Wow.
though, so.
Huh?
Such a
He was
tard.
90 years old.
Yeah, he was up there.
90 years old. Shula, the head coach of the Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, the only team that went 17-0, undefeated. Back when they played only 14 games or 13 games in the playoffs.
But they
so
didn't
17
win. They didn't win a championship though. Did they?
Yeah. That's
That
the only
year.
one. Yeah.
That's the only one.
Yep.
Patriots try to do that, but
That's
the
right.
Giants and Eli Manning.
So, Don Shula. Let me tell you, when I was growing up watching the Mighty Bills, Don Shula.
Have you always been a Bills fan?
Oh yeah.
Straight off the boat.
Well, no, since I liked football.
How long did it take you to like football?
I think we were like 9, 10 years old because.
So who was first, Yankees or
Yankees.
Bills? Absolutely.
I feel like it had to be.
So,
first.
do you remember?
Yankees.
Am I rubbing you?
Yeah.
Do you remember like who was on the team when you first?
It was a Thurman Munson team.
No way.
Yeah, it was Thurman Munson. Yeah, it was.
And that was like 70.
Lupinella.
Hold on. That was 74.
Had to be like 70, yeah, 73,
74?
74,
73,
76.
74?
I don't even know. I was young.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
the Lupinella.
Wow. And you've not changed.
Thurman,
Nothing.
Oh God, no! It's in our blood. It's in our
It
blood.
is.
Yankees in our blood all the way.
Like us being Sicilian.
All
It's
the
in our
way,
blood.
all the way, all the way.
Yeah.
But Bills, I can remember being a young kid. They sucked. O.J. Simpson. I kept reading about O.J. Simpson in school. People talk about how he was. So
He
I'm
was
like,
pretty badass.
oh, he was at that time the best.
He
best.
should have been the best running
Right.
back.
Yeah.
ever.
So I read.
Have you watched any film on OJ
Yeah.
back in the day?
Yeah.
All right.
So
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, so Bills, yeah. So Don Shula, he was like our nemesis. Miami.
Oh, yes.
Bills.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
Same
my
division.
God.
Same
Oh,
division.
yeah, I mean,
You guys
and
are-
at that time we had Marino, Kelly, 2 Hall of Famers.
Who never won a Super Bowl.
Never won a Super Bowl. But that was to get to the next level. They had to beat the Bills, or we had to beat Miami.
Right.
Back then, Patriots were horrible. Believe it or not, Indianapolis Colts were the Baltimore Colts. They were in our division. Then the Jets were always the Jets. They had up and downs in the good seasons, bad seasons. But the Bills, and when I was growing up, the Bills.
What are you pointing at?
The computer. The Bills and Don Shula. The Bills and Don Shula's team are nemesis. So,
Right.
yeah.
God rest his soul.
And
Don
he had
Shula.
famous steakhouse.
He still
Shulas
does, right?
famous
Obviously,
steakhouse.
his family's
Well, yeah.
still running it right
Yeah.
now, right?
Famous.
Yeah.
So
And that's obviously in Miami,
that's good. That's good.
right?
I
steakhouse?
think it's.
Probably originated there. But
I'm gonna assume. I don't know. I know he might have franchises. I'm not
When's
sure.
the last time?
Let me know.
When's the last time you had a fantastic steak? A melt in your mouth
Wow.
steak,
Like
like $100 a plate.
Chicago.
Oh yeah.
When
Yeah.
Onesti.
Oh, okay. I was with
you
you.
were with us. Onesti gave us that.
Remember,
steak
I was on my car. It's melting in my mouth
Yeah,
right
remember
now.
that? It was like butter.
But it was so red
Yeah,
and juicy.
That's the best one.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
You agree, right?
I agree.
All right, so Don Shula to his family and everybody out of the Miami and the football nation. We lost a great one.
Great one.
Great one. All right, what else we got?
we have Mike Tyson
What about
my
Mike Tyson?
God.
coming
Oh.
back. I don't know if he's
What?
coming back officially, but he came out with a video.
Did you see his video?
He came out with a video.
Did you see his video? 54 years
Insane.
old.
I did.
Car.
He's fast.
I don't want to get hit by him now.
He's fast.
Fat. Oh,
He's fast.
Mike
And
Tyson.
Didn't not lose his strength at all.
Nothing. Nothing.
Let me.
He
Let me.
didn't
Okay.
lose-
So
he didn't
okay.
lose a beat.
So 50. Is he 54?
He's
53,
sitting in there. 53,
53.
54. Yeah.
So 53 years old. He didn't say he's coming back, but he's training like he's coming back.
No, he's coming back.
But he did say
He's coming back.
He did
Car.
tell
It's
Joe
some,
Rogan.
something for a charity. He's doing
Oh.
something for a charity.
He did tell Joe Rogan last year that he cut training out of his life because it gave him, when he did train, it gave him like the like he wanted to do it more and he wanted to,
The
he wanted
drive,
to actually
the-
fight.
The drive.
He wanted to actually fight.
And he was
he
like,
knew
"I'm too old for this."
Yeah, but now you can see he's starting to train again.
So
and-
now, if you remember what he said a year ago, when he trains equals, I want to fight again.
So you know what? What I was thinking was, when you're young, you know so much in life,
When
right?
you're young, yes.
Right. So now, does anyone really want to fight a 54-year-old wiser
yeah, wasn't
Mike
it?
Tyson?
Wasn't it Deontay
Does
Wilder?
does
Well,
I,
Didn't
what?
Didn't he call him out?
who
Wilder?
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 Yeah.
The guy who just lost?
But I'm just saying,
Because his mask was too heavy?
I'm just saying. I'm speaking for myself. Me
It was actually his
personally,
whole costume.
I think I've gotten smarter or wiser because I'm older.
Well,
So imagine,
in theory,
in theory,
why when you get older you should be wiser.
wiser.
In sports, that generally doesn't apply. Younger is better. Generally,
Nothing applies to Mike Tyson.
generally, right?
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
generally, there could be a
You're
outlier.
right. You're absolutely right.
Tom Brady,
You're absolutely
40,000 years old. He's one of the best still. That's very rare. Generally, a younger athlete, is going to be the one that's going to get a little bit more of the
stamina. They got more
not
stamina.
only that, it's going to get more of the odds of winning.
Right.
You're younger, you get the stamina, you're stronger.
Right.
To a 54-year-old.
4-year-old.
Okay, but when you're talking about people that all they know is fight. And how to fight, and how to take a punch, and how to give a punch. The last thing in a boxer that goes is power. You always got that power.
He hasn't lost it.
You got that power.
He hasn't lost it.
You got that power, right? I don't know if I just made that up, but it sounded good.
No, it didn't. You didn't make it up.
No? Okay.
I love boxing. You know I do.
But you still have that lucky shot. If you're a boxer, if you're a puncher, if you have power, which Mike Tyson did, the upper hand, the uppercut,
CARLO,
which was probably the best uppercut I've ever seen.
3 key
And
things.
I grew up watching older Ali.
Right. 3
Which
key
is still
things
amazing.
to me. 3 key things to boxing is power, number 1,
Speed.
head movement, and foot movement. Your footwork. Those are your.
I think footwork would probably be 2.
I'm not.
You can't be a good boxer with a.
I'm not rating.
Right, you
I'm
can't be a
just
good
saying-
boxer with some.
I wasn't
badass
rating.
footwork.
I'm not rating it. I'm just
Footwork
saying
is-
those are your 3 components that you need: power, footwork, head work.
But you can
whatever
you can-
whatever you want. Put
you
in.
can win without power.
You can.
Oh, absolutely.
You can.
There's
Mayweather.
Mayweather. Right.
That's
Mayweather.
what people that don't have a lot of weight, the lower weight classes.
But
they don't have
exactly.
power. Yeah,
We're not talking about light heavyweights.
Heavyweights are usually
We're not,
power.
We're
There's
not
power.
talking.
If you don't have power in
we're not
heavyweights.
talking about welterweights,
Right.
light heavy. We're talking about heavyweights.
So Mike Tyson
is the
would
fucking
you like to see
man.
it? Would you like to see it?
I would pay pay-per-view to
I
watch
just
Mike
saw
Tyson.
what Uncle Mike was talking about, where he said that he wants to do like 3-4 round exhibitions to raise money for charity.
Okay.
Imagine that.
All right.
Imagine that, Car.
I wonder.
And by the way, his son. He's training his son. Mike Tyson has a daughter and a son.
Isn't his son named after Customato?
He
his name is
might be.
Customato?
He might be. Yes.
Check
that
what's his
out.
son's name.
But his son
think it's
is
Customato.
sick. His little daughter is sick, and I've been saying.
Hopefully she gets better.
I've been.
She's sick.
I know. Yeah,
Oh, she's cool.
Yeah. Sick is cool.
He has 3.
Is one of them Customato?
No.
What's his oldest?
Miguel, Morocco, and Amir.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought one was named
Man,
after Customato.
that one just threw us.
Amir. Well, he did turn Muslim.
He did. Oh yeah, he did.
Islam.
After his tattoo.
Yeah.
I saw he was on a podcast talking about they asked him about Ali, and he started crying because he was saying how Ali was different than anyone he ever met, any boxer he ever met, and himself, because Ali was ready to die in the ring. And he was like, I wouldn't even die in the ring. And Ali would really die.
Now, Ali, the difference between Ali and Tyson, in my eyes, is Ali had the best jab ever made in boxing.
Absolutely.
The
People
best
were stronger than him.
They were way
Absolutely.
stronger. But Ali kept the distance.
But he kept that distance with
And
that
the
jab,
distance
and then it
is
set up
with-
everything else.
And it's
man.
with your jab.
His footwork is amazing.
And footwork, but
Amazing.
it's called jab footwork.
And he was smart.
Jab footwork.
Smart.
Or no, it's probably called footwork jab. Footwork jab.
Smart
He
man.
just knew where to step.
Right.
He knew where to stop. He knew where to be.
And we're not professional
I can't
boxers.
wait, Tyson.
So
Can't wait.
Mike Tyson coming back.
Can't wait.
That'll be fun, even if it's for charity. That's cool. So what else we got?
We have, this is probably a week ago, but the Pentagon.
Oh, God.
The
Here we
Pentagon
go.
released
Here we
videos saying that they were UFOs.
Oh!
Finally. Never said it before, finally said this.
So wait a minute.
What?
So they're
CARLO, this
They're finally.
car?
Okay. They're finally putting out there that they don't know if it's UFOs, but they
said
know it's not theirs.
They said it's a
Ours.
unidentified object.
Right. It's not ours.
Yeah.
We didn't build it. The government didn't send it out there. It's not a drone.
But it's the
that
first time
I
that
swear to
they
God.
actually released a video
It's going
saying
crazy
that.
over
If the government calls us after this episode, me and Carlo got a problem. Me and Carlo got a problem.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't need this. I didn't need the Pentagon to...
Thank God. Thank you for bringing this up, Tyler.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
a great
Thank you.
topic.
It is a great
I
topic.
didn't need the Pentagon to release that to make me a believer. Now, again, there's a lot of shit out there, people, that that I might believe in and other people don't believe in, or I don't believe in and people believe in. And you can go off
It's
through
called
the
your
gamut.
opinion.
You can go through the whole gamut
Right.
of stuff. I believe in.
And your
I
beliefs.
believe in paranormal things. We've lived in houses, and we'll talk to maybe about that in other shows. We live in we grew up in
We're
a house
not-
that has.
we are not
That's a
going
whole
there
different.
today.
But
Yeah.
that's for a later show. But UFOs. I have a story about a UFO,
Yeah, tell it.
and I know you have one.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Z the other day, which we're going to get involved with a new bracket with Z.
Z, I can't wait to meet you, Z.
He has
Can't
a
wait to
story-
meet you.
He has a story as well. So my story is about 25...
No, yours was
25
30 years ago. Yours
No,
is...
I was 25 years old. I'm 50,
How old are you now?
27.
How old are you?
21. I mean 51. 21. I'm going to drink tonight. 51.
So it's like
So
25
26,
years.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 26 years ago, coming home from work, in Syracuse, we have this mall. At the time, it was called Carousel Mall, but now it's Destiny USA. I worked there.
You were coming home
coming
from
home,
that... Right.
and I was living at
Mom's house.
Mom's house.
Where I
at the
live
time.
now.
Right,
Right.
because I'm Italian, and you don't move out until they tell you to,
want to.
which would be
No,
never,
it's not...
which would be never.
It's till you want to leave.
And even when you're married, they want you to go live there with them.
Oh, my mom
used
and
to ask me all
dad
the
would
time.
take
All
all
of
three
us.
brothers
Yeah.
and our families. They
Yeah.
we would live with
So I was living there, and I was going up this street called Buckley Road, long road from. It literally starts from the mall all the way.
No, it does.
I mean, pretty much.
No, you're
Yeah,
laughing.
right.
It
I know.
does.
It goes all.
Buckley, yeah.
Buckley goes right from the mall where I work
all the way to where I
all the way
work, to the
right.
bank. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
all the way past to our house.
Yeah.
So we've done this 5 billion times in our lifetime. Buckley Road is the road you're going to be on, right? So I'm driving, and I look in the
God's honest truth, people. We're
Oh, yeah.
not bullshit.
I look in the
Your rearview mirror?
no, I look in front of me,
Yeah.
and I see this. I see something flying in the air. No big deal.
Wait.
I'm
Can you explain to everybody where we grew up? We grew up in two houses in our life.
Right. So
And they were near the airports.
right.
So we know what airplanes look like.
Right.
We know what helicopters
So the
look
second
like.
house.
Yeah. So
The first house was in the
Explain
city.
that.
First
Explain.
house is in the city where we grew up at when we immigrated to America,
Right.
and the city house, and we would see planes, but close enough to the airport,
Right.
Because Mandeville right there.
The second house,
and
real
then
close.
Liverpool, real close. The planes would go right over your head. So everybody knows what a plane looks like.
helicopter planes.
I went back and forth to Italy by 26 years old,
Right.
4 or 5 times, whatever. I was on planes all
Right.
over the place, right? So I'm in the car and I'm looking at this object in the sky, and not thinking anything of it. I'm far away. I'm thinking, oh, it's a plane. I'm not even. Oh, look at that plane. But it caught my eye.
As you got closer,
It caught
though,
my right. It caught my eye. I don't know why it caught my eye. Maybe because my brain was telling me, "Wow, look at that thing up there that doesn't look it."
I've
But
never seen it.
right, my brain's probably going, "What's that?" But me personally, I thought, well, it's a
I
plane.
got to worry about
It's a plane.
driving.
Yeah,
You
it's a
got to
plane.
worry about
I'm not-
driving. All right.
So I'm getting closer to where the object is. Now, as if it's a plane, as you get closer, the plane should leave, right? I mean, you should...
It should land eventually.
Right, because the airport's
You're
right
at
there.
the airport. It should
So
land.
what we experience is the closer we get to the planes,
They're
Closer
descending
the
to
closer
land.
they are to us.
They're descending
You can
to land.
You
Right.
can see the balls, as I say, the balls of the plane. You can see the balls of the plane. That's how close it is. So now as I'm going closer, this object, one, is not doing that, and two, hasn't moved. It is stationary. It is hovering. Now, at this time, I'm now probably, I don't know, maybe 100 yards from where
That's
I'm.
nothing.
100 yards
That's
of work.
nothing.
100 yards
That's
of...
nothing.
No,
100 yards.
I'm 100 yards.
That's a football field.
Right, I'm 100 yards of where I started and thought it was a plane.
Right.
So now I'm about 100 yards closer.
Yeah.
Now I'm yelling to myself in the car.
What the
about,
fuck?
What the fuck am I looking at?
Right.
And I'm yelling at myself. At the same time I'm yelling. I'm still driving slow. I'm probably doing about 15 miles an hour at this point on Buckley Road.
On Buckley Road, it's
There's other cars
35, 30, 35.
I get closer. I'm going to tell you right now, the whole sky lit up. It was lit up. Now, it's hard for you guys to imagine this. I'm on Buckley Road. Parallel to Buckley Road is is the highway.
Parallel. That's like 2 miles.
2 miles.
Yeah.
And right after the highway, in the same stretch, is Kmart.
Kmart. That's another mile.
Right.
But that's technically in Mattydale.
It is, but
Yeah.
you're still talking
Right.
distance.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, it's
far
hard. It's
away
far
from,
as hell.
Yeah.
I'm literally driving on
Feel
this
like
road,
you're on Kmart?
and I see Kmart.
You can't
Like the
see-
reflection.
You can't see Kmart.
It's
right?
impossible.
You can't.
Impossible. Impossible to see Kmart from where I'm driving. I don't know what kind of reflection. Maybe it lit up so much. I don't know what happened. You can't explain shit like that. But I was there as I'm looking at this, going, "Oh my God!" I see like the whole. I see miles away, like it was a arm length away, right?
Yeah.
So now I'm moving up. Still, this thing has not moved. At the point of where I am staring at it, and I notice of what it is. It's a saucer-looking thing.
Could you ever forget what you saw?
No. So I'll get to that.
Yep.
So at this point, it's like this, just sitting there. And the thing that I noticed on it was there was lights, but they weren't directly on the. They could have been, but it
they
looked
were
like they were
around it.
hovering,
Yeah, hovering
like
around
lights hovering around the sphere.
All right.
Right? Like it wasn't attached to it, just lights. Lights that I've never seen before. Shiny objects of light. Obviously, I knew it was a light because it's lighter. It's lighting up the thing. But it wasn't like, oh, it's red and blue. It's just something. It looks like
Clear.
sun.
It's like a clear light.
Yeah, it's like a clear light. Like it was. You can't explain it. And at one point, again, I'm screaming in the
By
car.
yourself.
A 26-year-old grown-ass man, not a stitch of alcohol on me, just got out of work, and I'm yelling at myself, what am I looking at? At that time, I swear, the thing goes like this, from this to this and back to this, like it's waving.
What?
It goes boom, boom, boom.
What?
Seconds. Again, now I'm driving. I'm
Carl,
doing this.
are you going back to what you physically saw that day right now?
Oh yeah,
Talking about
right
it?
now I
Yeah.
see everything.
Yeah.
I feel every emotion right now.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it, and I didn't want to get my eyes off it, but I knew the intersection of Buckley and is that Allen?
Bailey.
Buckley and Bailey's coming up, and I don't want to hit a car because
So
everybody
you're, like,
now
right next to the school.
right next to
the
Nate
school.
Perry.
Right next to Nate Perry.
So
Yep.
right now,
Yep.
my mind is freaking out.
Which you went to Nate Perry.
Right, my mind is freaking out, but at the same time, I'm still driving.
You still
And
got to focus on driving.
Yeah, and I knew I was getting close to the intersection where I don't know if it was green, red. It didn't matter at that point. I was just looking here. So I was like, I gotta. So I'm looking at this thing. Again, I'm looking at it, and you could see particles
Oh my
all
God.
through it,
Oh
coming down.
God, I'm getting goosebumps.
You can see
right now.
particles,
Look at my
dirt,
hair. Look at
dust,
my hair,
all that
people.
stuff, all that, and I'm freaking out. And I remember at that moment, I said there, and I had the clarity at that moment, going, there is no one in this earth that's going to tell me I didn't see what I'm looking at right now.
That was a
I remember sitting there going, I physically am looking at something that
As
no
a kid or a person raised by the airport, you knew
Right.
that's not a fucking plane.
Right.
That's not a helicopter. That's not a hot air balloon.
No.
It's not you.
Hot air balloons in the middle
No,
of the night doesn't
no.
happen. They don't have lights. They don't fly in the middle of the night.
Wait, so like, you describe the sky as like, you know when it's like
Lit up.
You know when it's like really dark and then you light a firework off and then like it goes off and then
Illuminated.
you can see everything.
It was illuminated.
It was like that.
Yeah, it was illuminating. It was like I was in a 3 o'clock in the afternoon with the sunshine in that particular area. Everything in that area was lit up.
Or like lightning when it's really
But
dark.
at the same time, your brain doesn't know what you're looking at because we only know earthly things. Our brain can't.
or human technology.
We can't comprehend.
Right.
That's why from 5 miles away, my brain sort of saw something.
But your eyes.
But my eyes were like, well, that's a
I'm-
plane.
I'm-
My mind, my frontal globe probably went, it's a fucking plane. But
But
somewhere
you knew
there,
it wasn't.
but my brain
Your
said
gut
this is not.
knew
No.
it's not
So
right.
I remember looking at it, stating to myself, there is no one in this world that's going to talk me out of what I just saw. Because you hear all these stories. Crazy guy from West Virginia in a farm.
In the middle of
and
the
they make
woods
fun of him.
or-
Well, he's not educated and he doesn't. Right? And I swear to God, all these the images are coming through my mind going, there's no way. How do you deny this? Now, this is before cell phones, pictures, all that stuff.
Oh,
right?
way before.
I mean, I had a flip phone and stuff. I probably...
I don't think you even had a phone back then, dude. You probably didn't have a phone back then.
So then, I realize I'm getting closer to the intersection. I don't want to get in an accident because of this, because everybody now is doing the same thing, looking around, right? I go through, so right now I'm looking this way, right? When I go through the intersection, I had to turn my head this way because just the way the car was. I turned and I went like this because now...
Oh, you were turning left?
Right, I was turning left.
Yeah. Into the dual driver car?
Right, I was turning left, so I wanted to go... I turned my head.
Right.
Within a millisecond.
Millisecond.
I'm looking at it, turn my head this way, gone. Everything dark, back to normal. Like it was never there. And I can remember going, I'm looking for it, like, oh, it has to be over here. Nowhere. I mean, I'm looking at it, as much as like this, imagine this to that, and he's gone. That's how fast it would be. Like, and then go back to, gone. I'm freaking out. I go back home. I call my friend at the time. I freak out. It was Joe. I called my friend at the time, and I said, oh my God, you won't believe it. I told him the story. And he believed me because he's into that shit. He's like, oh my God.
He's an astrophysicist.
Right? Yeah, he's a physicist. Yeah. And he's like, what? His brother comes running in and says, oh my God, the radio's just saying there's a big UFO sighting. So I called the news. I remember calling the news.
I don't remember this.
Channel 5 News. And I reported it. And the lady, I swear to God, I will never forget, she goes, oh yeah, we're getting a lot of calls. All it was Fusillo, which is a huge auto mall person back then.
It just started back then.
He had a big sale, and he had a balloon out.
Bullshit.
And I said...
Bullshit.
I said a balloon out at 9 o'clock at night that lit up
There's no facility.
That lit up...
No, he just started.
He just started. He's been around forever.
No, but there's none near Nona's house.
There was like...
No, you're absolutely right.
Right.
There is none near
Nona's house. That's what I'm saying.
You're absolutely right. None.
But
not one
whatever.
dealer.
It didn't matter.
Not one dealer.
He said he had a...
There wasn't. There was not one dealership.
No, he had his on whatever. It didn't matter where it was.
I don't give a shit.
That's what they said. And I said, really? A balloon that lit up the sky, ran away in a second, and she's like, yeah, that's all. I go, yeah, okay, thanks for that information. And I hung up. So, of course, because I knew right in the car, I said, they're going to tell me I'm crazy. They're going to tell everybody else they're crazy until you kind of realize, am I crazy? Did I see it? So, yeah. Did I need that? A couple months ago, I get a call from this guy. What's your story?
So,
same place, too. Same area. Mom's house.
Not even a quarter mile away.
Yeah.
Not even a quarter mile away. So,
from 26 years ago, right?
My brother told me this story, and...
When it happened.
The way he presented himself... I had to believe him. Like
you can't lie.
Why would I
lie? But like you.
So
like
when someone's passionate about something, you get to a point where you have no choice but to believe them.
The idea of lying about it. Had I ever?
Not lying, but like that.
Not
like, you
making,
actually.
Well,
it was like a helicopter,
or
and
making it up, or whatever the case may be.
Right.
Whatever. Okay.
I sounded truthful.
You're right. So you sounded truthful. So. I would say Bella died on Labor.
Bella's his dog.
Bella's my 14-and-a-half-year-old pit bull that, to this day, I miss.
Oh, of course.
We all do.
Yeah.
We all grew up with her. I grew up with her.
It was Bella. So, that's beside the point. So, a month later, I'm coming home from work, and I recently moved home to my parents' house to take care of my parents. So when I got home, my mom and dad wanted me to cook steaks. So I love to cook steaks. I'm a great griller. And my mom's always like, let Mike cook the steaks. Let Mike cook the steaks. Blah blah blah. So, but at that time, I got home from work. I didn't want to eat my own steak. I just wanted to cook mom and dad's steak at that time, and it was like 5:30 in the evening, right? And Mom, you know how Mom is. Why aren't you eating with us?
Yeah.
Mom, I'm going to eat later. I'm going to do my stuff later. I'm going to do my own thing. Right. So, Mom and Dad ate. Their kitchen dinner's all cleaned up, and it's about 7:30. And I'm like, all right. After a few beers, I'm like, all right, I'm going to cook my steak. So I'm sitting in literally, car might not even be a quarter mile. It might have been a few blocks away.
It
was right. It might have
the
been
intersection.
like a few blocks.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, as I said before, we grew up near airports. We grew up near GE, which makes radar for the military, right? It's right.
And
down-
we're in the military.
We've seen
we're kind
drones.
of where we seen drones.
We've
Now
seen-
we see drones
Yeah.
all the time, so we're kind of in that
A lot of
area.
military around us.
A lot of military around us. So I'm in my backyard, and I'm grilling my steak, and it's like 7:30 at night. And if you live in New York State, it's still nice and sunny out at 7:30, and it's like July. So I'm grilling my steak, minding my own bed, I'm smoking my cigar, and just something caught me in the corner of my eye. It was this eye. I'm like, what the hell? And I look up, and I see two orbs. And when someone like, what's an orb? I'm like, I see. So what I'm trying to explain to people is take the sun. When you look at the sun, it's a bit. Take it, miniaturize them,
And make it like a glowing light.
and making two, not one, two glowing lights above each other, just like this.
Did it look solid?
Solid.
You could look at it and not blind yourself.
No, it was like.
It was kind of like what was around.
But what got me was what CARLO said. CARLO, when he saw Buckley, he was on Buckley Road, but everything else in front of Kmart was invisible. You could see Kmart.
Right.
None of my neighbors' houses I could see.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
Nothing. I could not see.
It was like I was transported somewhere.
I could not see anything else.
I agree.
But these two
I saw
orbs.
Kmart.
And like I said, it was take the sun, miniaturize them into two balls. That's why I call them spheres. And they were traveling. They're moving. They're equally, one above another, right? Like this.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, the bottom one slows down. This one keeps going. But as a human being, you keep your eye on the thing that's closest to you.
The hovering.
So I kept my eye on this one, not that one.
Right.
So all of a sudden, they both stop. One is probably 4 houses down. One's literally right over our house. Right? Instead of them just boom, boom, disappearing in the thin air, it was like they got sucked into something. It was like they got sucked in them, and right before they got sucked in, I knew what I was looking at.
Oh, yeah.
I knew it, and I started waving to it. I knew what I was looking at.
Pick me up!
Not pick me up. I see you. I wanted them to know I see you.
That's crazy, man. It's crazy,
CARLO,
bro.
to this day, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
You can't explain
I've
something.
seen oceans. I've seen sunsets.
I've seen
It was the most impressive thing I've ever seen in my life.
naked women running around.
It's good. Dude, I will take this sphere
seen
over a naked woman
puppies.
any day.
I've seen kittens.
But
the most beautiful thing I've seen are UFOs.
so a friend of mine asked me,
Did it look like this?
Were you scared? Were you scared? I go, no. Not one
See,
day.
I was.
I wasn't.
I wasn't. No, no.
I wouldn't have been scared.
I wasn't scared one
I wasn't
bit.
scared.
What is
I
going
was
on?
confused.
Yeah.
Did I have goosebumps?
Yeah.
Did I have what
was
the
confused.
fuck am I looking at?
I was confused.
Yes, I had that. But I knew that it wasn't from here.
Yeah, yeah.
I knew.
And
it
the funny
wasn't
thing is, a
from
couple
here.
months ago,
two beautiful spheres.
a couple
Two
months ago, our friend of ours
bright
that we both
orange.
know,
Bright who?
Dave,
Yeah,
put it on Facebook.
Palmer?
No, I'm not gonna say.
Oh,
last names,
Barden.
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 James Barden.
Dave Barden.
He actually had pictures.
Those were. Yeah, he had the government call him, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take those fuckers
He
down.
had the government call.
Because he had a lot of
like
pictures of
real
them. Yeah.
stuff.
With
dude.
the one whose son I know?
Yeah.
Nah, that was real shit.
So
Mine was real shit.
Yeah, all of it,
No,
all of
all of it was real.
So yeah, that's the. So I'm glad the Pentagon finally getting back to the Pentagon. I'm glad they finally said, "Hey, this shit
I feel
out
like
there."
this is long overdue.
Yeah, there's shit out there that you guys have seen
Yeah.
that we've told you haven't. There's stuff out there. Now, what is it? We don't know.
We don't know. It could have been U.S. made. technology.
At
We
the
don't
time,
know.
right.
At the time, we don't
'Cause
know.
our U.S. government does shit
We don't know.
because they have to test things.
But it's something I've never seen before, and it doesn't look normal.
So if you guys have any UFO stories, please send them in. Comment, email us.
I'll read them.
And we will read them. Send us videos or anything you can send us. Inbox the YouTube channel. Whatever you need, send it. We will read them up. All right. It's time for recommendations of the week.
Oh, boy.
Uh,
Did you almost lose your breath on
week. Netflix. What are we watching on Netflix? We haven't talked about Corona. Wow. Holy shit, we went 30-some minutes.
I don't want to talk about Corona.
But we're
done.
But I don't want to talk about it, but I want to say stay safe, stay home. And when you're home, you're watching a lot of TV, Netflix. What are we watching this week?
Last week I recommended Outer Banks.
I hope you guys enjoyed
which
that.
I just finished and is amazing.
Amazing.
And now I'm gonna go into like a more like a show that you guys would like a lot.
Old people
Who's
would like
you guys? What's
Old
you
people.
guys?
Like a lot of like there's action.
Old
There's
people with
action,
that
there's
have
suspense
no,
and
he's saying
stuff.
action.
Oh, I thought it was old people that have
Like-
toothaches.
No.
Uh,
Okay, so this one for this
feel
week
that?
I
No,
recommend.
I don't feel a thing.
This week I recommend Narcos.
Narcos.
Is that with Pablo Escobar?
Yes.
Oh!
It's not with Pablo Escobar, but
It's about.
him. Yeah.
That's why I just said it's about Pablo
So
Escobar.
Narcos, a lot of drugs in that.
Look at this. This is the main character. Look how much similar he looks like him.
Oh my god, it looks like Lou when he was young.
He had to gain so much weight for the role.
Who's the actor? Look it up.
Um,
So Narcos, the Netflix recommendation homework of the
Wagner
week.
Mora.
Wagner's Mora.
Wagner
Mora.
Yeah, this was like his
Wagner
first
Mora.
role. This was like his
First
first
role.
role.
So Narcos.
Yeah.
Okay, Netflix guys, Narcos. Watch that again.
It's
Did you forget Entourage? Do you remember Entourage, the movie?
Yeah.
Or the episodes?
Yeah.
Or the sitcom?
HBO?
Sitcom, sorry.
HBO.
They did.
I love that.
They did that part when they were in Colombia with the.
Did he? I can't remember.
What the hell was it called? It was about Pablo Escobar and the drug ring. And
Was
all
he doing the movie?
It was classic. Dude.
Yeah.
It was
I like to remember from that is Aquaman, but
that
the
was like
show,
the first couple years. Yeah.
the show, when it's like Pablo Escobar and his team and they're in Cuba and everything, it's in Spanish and they'll have
Cuba
English.
or Colombia?
it has subtitles.
Cuba.
Pablo Escobar wasn't
It's
in
Cuba,
Cuba,
isn't it?
No,
He's
Colombia.
in Cuba
No
too.
idea.
Though.
No, he was in.
He's
Colombia.
I know, but he's in Cuba.
Probably
too.
Colombia.
No. He was in Colombia.
And then
That's not Cuba.
Did you watch it?
No.
yeah,
Okay.
and
No,
it has
Pablo Escobar is Cuba.
it has
Colombia. Excuse
it
me.
has
Subtitles.
He speaks Spanish, has English subtitles, but then
Uh-huh.
when they have like the American police and American then it's in English.
All right, guys. So you have to know how to read, or speak Spanish. No, really.
Excuse
you
me
have to
to
know how
our
to
fans.
read.
Excuse me to our fans. The 7 that we
You're gonna have to know how to
You have
read.
to know how to read.
or understand Spanish. I want to give that warning out there.
Warning. Yeah. Cars.
Warning.
Cars having some
Warning.
a college 101 classes.
Do you have any homework that you want to give out? Music
homework?
Things that people want to listen to this year? This week?
This week.
year.
Okay. I do not want to get into a family fucking argument right now, but you know what I've been watching? I've been watching The Last Dance with Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
I actually started watching it.
You know,
too.
the last time me and you got into this, we got.
I didn't.
You know, you
I
did.
just ended everything.
You did end everything.
Just everything.
In a second.
Ended it.
I'm like, to be honest with you, I didn't even know what happened. Carlo ended shit so fast, I didn't even know what happened. I'm like, are we done?
The Jordan. Everybody's talking about the Jordan thing. So that's what you
So,
recommend.
but hold on. The Last Dance is not just about Jordan. It's about, Dennis
everyone.
Rodman. It's about Pippen. It's about John Paxson. It's about Steve Kerr.
Can I say something?
Yeah, say something.
And it's going to be bad. A lot of people are not going to agree with me.
It doesn't matter. It's
I know. I'm not going to stop not saying
It's
it.
America.
I can't.
It's America.
I
It's
can't.
America. Did I say it 3 times?
Yep.
Yep.
I can't get into watching old things. I don't know why.
No, but it's really
I
not.
can't.
Carl,
I don't know
Carl,
why
Carl,
it is.
Carl,
Not only that, like when people go, "Did you see the?" People can say right now they're doing Monday Night Football from 2012.
No, but okay.
That's different.
Car.
Come on.
It's not about old things. It's about Jordan's the way he looked at life, and the way he looked at life when it came to basketball. He was a dick.
But
he was no. Listen.
can I say
hold
this?
on.
Maybe I don't care. Maybe that's my problem.
Yeah,
I don't care how he thinks of
you
basketball.
Because you're not a basketball player.
But
yeah.
no, but I don't care.
I know.
You know what? I
You
don't care about.
No,
like,
you're absolutely right.
like I don't care. Like,
But
like
a lot of
Hulk Hogan thought when he was at the top of.
But
I don't
wait a
care.
minute, but Hulk Hogan and Jordan are like that's what you're watching. All these athletes are basing their athleticism.
But I'm saying
by
to you,
what they saw.
But I'm saying to you, I don't think I'm that invested in what.
Car,
I like being in the moment. We watched Jordan there.
You're a musician, first of all. You'd rather pick up a guitar or a drum or a ukulele. Right. I'd rather throw a football or shoot a. So to you, it's not. I don't give a fuck.
But I love sports. That's
you
all
do. I'm not
sports.
saying you don't.
That's
but
all I used to
you
watch.
don't like the intellectual.
I just
part
don't
of it.
care. Like
Carl,
I'm not here to know what your politics are.
Oh, hold on.
Hold on.
Real.
If you fuck other people. If
I
you
could
smoke,
never. Like this is the God's honest truth, and he's gonna agree with. I could never play the guitar like Carlo, but he could never throw a spiral like me.
No, yeah, I can't throw.
Right? But I could never play the guitar like you.
I can't run like me.
No.
I'll run your motherfucking ass everywhere.
Short distance. I can.
That's what I got.
I'm not talking about speed.
That's what
I'm talking about running.
No, you're
conditioning.
You're right.
That's
You
what
won't.
I got from
Carlo's the best.
I will wake up. Not even.
He used to smoke and be in front of the line. Not like quarter mile, like 5 miles. He'd be smoking cigarettes.
Finding UFOs. That's what I was doing. So yeah, the Jordan thing is everybody's talking about because just like the Tiger King, there's no fucking sports on. Yeah. So right now people are like so excited about, oh my God, Jordan, which is cool. I don't know. That's me. But
Carr, he was badass.
Oh, I love him. That's my favorite player. I used to have pictures every time the Bulls won. I would have my Bulls. I had Bulls shorts. And I had, I think, a shirt. And I would always write number 1, number 2, number 3. So I remember I had pictures of it every year. He was my favorite. There's nobody other.
Okay.
Nobody other.
Real quick before we end.
I just don't care what he did at the time.
Real quick before we end. I'm going to quiz you real quick. It's like a
God.
hot quiz. Hot quiz. Ready?
Okay, stop hitting me.
Hot quiz. Ready? Here we go. Hot quiz. Baseball. Favorite player. Baseball.
Stop.
So, baseball. Say it.
Jeter.
What?
I love Jeter.
I thought you were like Manly or fucking.
No.
Okay, Jeter. All right, boxing.
I know.
Spit it out.
Muhammad
Ali.
Oh, really?
Love Muhammad Ali.
I thought you were gonna say the Italian boxer.
Close. I love
Rocky Marcial. Yeah. He didn't watch him though. He was
No.
Football.
Jim Kelly.
Really?
Jim Kelly. I mean, that's what. I mean,
All right. So we
the
said
guy used to be-
baseball. We said baseball, boxing,
Soccer.
No, we didn't watch soccer.
Pablo Escobar.
All right, now do me. Three. Okay.
Yeah, what's your favorite?
Oh my God. Go.
Baseball.
Don Manley.
Football.
Lawrence Taylor.
What other? Basketball.
Jordan.
Did I do basketball?
I didn't do basketball.
Jordan, I just said it.
Hey,
Really?
we got one more.
What?
One more. You got.
Hockey.
Yeah, we didn't watch hockey.
Soccer. Bob looking at it.
Haley.
Oh.
Yeah. You forgot one more.
Baseball, football, soccer, hockey, basketball, baseball. What did I forget?
You forgot.
Swimming.
Michael Phelps.
Steinbrenner. Coach.
Coach?
Bill Parcells. I would think he would be a Bill Parcells fan.
Oh my God.
He's the best coach.
He's not. They're not sport guys. I didn't even think about it. Yeah.
No?
Hurry, Bill Parcells.
Best
Don't
teacher.
make me- Dr. Hunter. Dr. Hunter.
All right, guys. Dr. Hunter, best teacher ever. Now that would make sense. That would make sense in college.
And I
You
never
were
went
nowhere
near
college. or nursing school.
Dr. Hunter, I was a veterinarian.
What sport did I forget? You said one more.
You did. Hold on, let me think.
Baseball, you did Manley.
Manley.
Basketball, you did Jordan.
Jordan.
Boxing.
Oh, boxing. Tyson. Ah! Yeah.
Jesus, crabs. All right. Basketball.
Should we do Dolly? Ready? Go.
Basketball.
Well, you gotta hit him. Though. We gotta hit him.
Baseball.
Baseball.
Jeter.
Football.
Football.
Could be young or old, doesn't matter.
Spit it
I gotta
out!
think about
Okay,
this.
come back.
Football?
Yeah.
I'll go back.
Boxing.
To it. Boxing. Muhammad Ali.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, why not?
Okay, going back to football. Think about it.
Yeah, next week we'll go back to you.
Or now. All right, guys. Comment. Please comment. This has been fun. The UFO. I haven't thought about that in a while. Holy shit.
The UFO.
The
So
UFO.
We're starting our
The
own,
UFO show.
We're starting our own football team.
The UFO.
The UFO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going against the XFL. T-shirts. Speaking about XFL.
Oh,
T-shirts. I'm not gonna forget.
I thought we were supposed to do this at the beginning. You tricked us.
Yeah.
You freaking
T-shirts.
tricked us.
T-shirts. Mike, you got a great T-shirt on. Some might say.
It's Carlos.
Some might say a collector's item. Why would they say that? Because the Roughnecks of
Did you say Roughnecks?
man, the
Did I
rough
spit on your shirt?
that's alcohol.
No, that is bleach, dude.
Why do we have bleach all over
That's
the place? We don't even
bleach.
use
That's
bleach.
bleach,
I
dude.
know,
That ain't
but
no
we don't
fucking-
use bleach.
No,
Roughnecks.
bleach.
Some might say this might be a collector's item because it's an XFL team, Houston Roughnecks, that will never happen to play again. And it is mine. We have Wildwood.
Is that I'm sorry.
Wildwood, New Jersey, with a little paddles.
Oh my God.
And then of course,
Wildwood.
I went old school. I went the hardcore Italians. Blah blah blah. It was just comfortable. I'm gonna say this wins, but then I saw the Wildwood, and it just brings back all of the memories of our life,
We've been going there.
and now their lives. So Wildwood wins 3-2-0. Who's your favorite
3-2-0?
football player?
3-2-0? I thought of this fucking
You know what?
thing.
Favorite football player? I'm gonna go from Syracuse. Because I'm saying this because this is the first football player I ever actually watched and researched.
You
and
better
stuff
say
about.
Jim Brown.
Ernie Davis.
Oh,
All right, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Ernie
All
Davis.
right, I'm with you.
all right, guys. We are the Wooden Spoon. Please comment.
Stay safe, stay clean.
Wash your ass.
No, it's quarantine.
No, really,
We gotta
wash your
quarantine.
ass.
Yeah, wash your ass.
Say it again.
Not
mask.
91
Say it
Saint,
again.
though.
Say it again. Say it again.
Stay safe, stay clean.
Wear a
Wash
mask.
your-
No ass sink washing.
Say it again. I don't know what you
All right, stay
right now.
safe, clean.
All right, guys. Please comment. Please subscribe. Tell everybody about us. And as I always say, Austin, take it away.
Oh, baby, I love you.